Hello, I'm Inash Ravinsky, and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. While the Ukrainian military successfully raided Russian bases, the Russians responded with a massive bombardment of critical civilian infrastructure. On Monday night, Russian troops launched attacks on several regions of Ukraine, including Odessa and Chernihiv, causing multiple casualties. In Odessa, 5 people were reportedly injured as a result of the attack, and residential buildings as well as civilian infrastructure were damaged. In the northern Ukrainian region of Chernihiv, 4 people were seriously injured. The strike caused damage to a multi-story building and an industrial facility. In the city of Balaklia, in the Kharkiv region, drones struck a local business. 1 worker was killed and 1 was wounded. The military administration of the Poltava region also reported an attack which damaged multiple buildings with falling drone debris. Meanwhile, in the Zaporizhia region, Ukrainian drones attacked energy facilities and disabled a number of substations that supplied the region with electricity, according to the Russian-appointed governor Yevgeny Balitsky. According to the pro-Russian regional governor Vladimir Saldo, more than 104,000 people and 44 significant facilities were left without power. Now, the following changes are also noticed on the front line. In the Kherson region, the Russian military is conducting, and I quote, senseless attacks on summer homes in Antonivka. A Russian serviceman wrote online that the Russian command is continuing its pointless attacks on Ukrainian positions near these homes on the island near the left bank of the Dnipro. He said that there is no point in such assaults, with heavy losses being incurred in the process, given that, according to him, Ukrainian fighters in the area do not pose a particular threat and suffer the main losses from Russian attacks conducted using UAV drones and aerial bombs anyway. He actually singles out one particular type of bomb known as the KAB, or KAB, which is a common type of aerial bomb used by the Russians in the course of their operations. Now, are you ready for a new wave of engineering innovation, Russian style? Recently, Russian forces have begun to install metal wires on the turrets of their tanks. Now, this practice has been dubbed the Iron Web, or wire panic, on social media. The goal is obvious, an attempt to defend against Ukrainian FPV drones, which have become a real terror for Russian armored vehicles. But in reality, this is a gesture of desperation, not a tactical decision. Instead of modernizing or improving the effectiveness of their air defenses, Russian command is resorting to artisanal methods.
Танкисты группировки «Центр» придумали для своих боевых машин новую защиту от дронов. Защитную функцию выполняют стальные прутья. С ними танк становится похож на большого железного ежа. Прямо поверх мангала навариваются вот такие пучки металлической проволоки перед боевым заданием. Они распушаются. Танк превращается в железного ежика, и когда прилетают FPV-дроны, они натыкаются на эти иголки, и таким образом существенно увеличивается расстояние от места взрыва до корпуса боевой машины. Стальные иголки существенно повышают живучесть танков-ежей. С их помощью можно не только защититься от дрона, но и взять его в плен. Коптер на скорости сам насаживается, как кусок мяса на шампур.
Он просто в этих сетках запутывается. Вот, грубо говоря, ежик, он врезается, и все, он запутывается. Он даже может не сдетонировать. Все, он просто повис. Да, потом там уже веревка или чем кошка, это так называемый, раз его сдергиваешь. Не взорвался, разминировали. Все, дрон можно уже перепрошить и под себя. Люди рассказывали, что привозили по 7, по 8 дронов.
And you've got to say that this looks rather interesting, like a cross between Mad Max and something taken from Warhammer 40k. Naturally, the question of efficiency still remains to be determined. Now, we're moving on to our next feature today, and on the front line, accuracy is life. And when the Russian occupiers make a mistake, they don't have to wait long to witness the consequences. Near one of the conflict hotspots, an Ukrainian FPV drone reached its target, an enemy vehicle that was carrying out logistical tasks. The Russians spotted the drone in the air and tried to shoot it down with small arms fire. Well, shots were fired and the drone started maneuvering, but it did not stop. And a few seconds later, the vehicle was hit. Now, on the outskirts of the village of Grodivka in the Donetsk region, Ukrainian defenders from the 38th Separate Marine Brigade conducted a precision airstrike, destroying 2 units of Russian equipment all at once. Now, the targeted vehicles were a Tu-51 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system and an MTLB multi-purpose tractor. The successful operation was made possible thanks to the precise work of reconnaissance and strike drones. The UAVs, equipped with explosive munitions, conducted a precise and synchronized attack. And we close out the show with a clip of the Ukrainian 34th Separate Coastal Defense Brigade at work. The unit is more than just an artillery brigade. It is a shield of the Kherson region that turns any threat to Ukraine into dust and a faint scent of cordite. Any hint of Russian activity and dozens of shells are already flying through the sky. The resulting fires are not a warning, but a decisive blow. Ukrainians from the 34th do not give the Russian occupiers a single chance to raise their heads or to strengthen their positions. They destroy their plans even before they actually have a chance of being implemented.
Наша основна задача – це виконувати вогневі завдання по ураженню ворога на тій стороні Дніпра. Нам треба максимально виконувати вогневі завдання, які б давали результат. Результат зараз і основна задача у нас на цьому фронті яка? Це не давати можливості там робити свої ротації, не давати можливості їм продвигатися в напрямку наших СП і наших позицій на лівому березі, прикривати нашу піхоту, прикривати нашу розвідку, максимально не допустити просування ворога в нашому напрямку. Це наша основна задача, яку ми виконуємо з усіх наших вогневих засобів. Ми вже як артилерійська батарея маємо не один вогневий засіб, тому ми максимально наносимо вогневе ураження в нашому секторі відповідальності.
Дали ціль. До бою! Готов! Заряджай! Один снаряд вогонь! Гармата! Постріл!
And with this, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. Next deployment at the same time tomorrow. And in the meantime, stay with us here on TVP World.